Okay guys, we've done the circles now on our cube, so we have all 6 sides done. If I try to show you those sides now, if I press shift on my keyboard and pan around with my roller in the middle of the mouse, I can see that I have all 6 sides done and all 6 numbers done. Okay, hopefully we will have got to this stage. Okay, it doesn't look exactly like a dice just yet. Okay, it looks very square. It needs some rounded edges, and we need to change the color of it as well to make it look more realistic. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to curve these edges so that they have a nice rounded appearance, and we're going to put colors black and white on the dice. Okay, so the next tool that you're going to use is called Fillet, and it's in the modify menu. Okay, you can press F on your keyboard, or you can just press the drop down menu, and we're going to look for the first one here, which is Fillet. Okay, click on that, and again we have a menu that appears on the right hand side. So it says edges and select. We need to select all the edges that we want to fillet, and we want to fillet every single edge. Okay, so what we do is, if you press Control on your keyboard and start to click each edge while holding down Control, you can do them all at the same time. Okay, so I'm just clicking on them all. I'm not changing any dimensions or anything just yet, just clicking on the lines. Now that's most of them, but not all of them. Some of them I need to get as well. So if I press Shift again and rotate my dice around, I can select the edges that haven't been selected yet. So there's 3 of them here. So I press Control again, click, click, and click. Okay, and I can go press the home button to go back to normal. And I have all my sides selected now. So if you look at your edges over here, it should say 12 selected. Okay, if you're missing one, you can do the process again if you miss one out, but you should have 12. Okay. Then what we need to do is we need to select the size of it. Okay, you can play around this a little bit and decide which one you think is best. Let's try 2 to start off with, and it gives us a representation of what 2 would look like if you make it bigger. 3 and say 5. Okay, whichever number you're comfortable with. I'm going to go with 5 for mine. I think that's a nice proportion. Once you've typed in your number, you don't really need to select anything else. All you need to do is press OK, and we've now filleted all the edges of that dice. Okay, so we need to add an appearance to the dice now as well. Okay, most dices are white with black dots, so let's go with that. You can decide whatever color you want. Okay, I'm going to go for press A for appearances. Okay, easy one to remember. A for appearances. Now it gives me the option here for bodies, components, or faces. What I want to do is turn the entire thing white, and then we can change the actual circles to being black. So I'm going to leave it as bodies and components for now, and the second time I do it, I'll use faces. Now, we need to look for a white material. Okay, there's lots of different materials down here. We have glass, leather and cloth, metal, other, paint, plastic. You can pick which one will suit. For us, paint will be quite good, or plastic, either one of those. Okay, so I'm going to go for plastic. It gives you your options here of opaque, textured, translucent or transparent. We want an opaque white, so if you look for opaque, and you have all your different colors here, and there we have a plastic glossy white. Okay, I'm going to put that onto my dice. So what I do is I grab it, left click it, and I pull it onto the actual piece itself. Okay, you'll see how it changes color from being that gray to white, and let your hand off, and then it will change to being white. Okay, the next thing I want to do is to change those little faces to being actually black. So what I do is I scroll upwards to the top menu again, and I'm going to change it from bodies and components to faces. Okay, if I use bodies and components again, it will change the entire thing black, and I don't want that. I just want those little surfaces to become black. So I'm going to go to faces, and black is already in this menu here for me, but I can scroll down as well, look for plastics, and I have black plastic glossy there as well. So I drag that onto the face that I want. So I just want that face to become black, and let it off, and then it becomes black. And you need to repeat that process for every single circle face that you want to change to being black. Okay, sometimes it might not click on properly. If it doesn't, just drag it over again. So I'm going to do all my faces of the circles to be black. I'll just do these sides and let you guys work from here. Okay, that looks a lot more like a dice now with its rounded edges and its black and white appearance. Okay, I want you to try that for me now, guys. Any difficulties, ask a question.